Asian Culture TV and Vegas Life TV are proud to be associated with Music Asia. Presented by Wealth Space and Hayashi Premium Sushi and Grill.
Yeah! Wow! Look at that crowd! My goodness.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for joining us today. And we're really excited, right? Because we have some good friends, old friends, and people coming back to see our show.
That's right.
Right? And you know what? With COVID, we kind of, held it for about almost 2 years. And now we're right back. Okay? So you folks, you better sit down, relax. And for those at what we call a virtual TV, watching us even in the Orient or even, in Tennessee or what have you, sit back and relax. And we're going to give you some great entertainment tonight. Right?
That's right.
Wow.
Wonderful, wonderful entertainment.
You can never
We got
go
some
wrong.
special guests for you today.
Yes, we have a very special host that with me tonight. I know Esmeralda had we gave her a week off to go take a vacation in Florida, but she'll be back next week. I'm pretty sure she's looking at us right now.
Thank you, Esmeralda.
Hey, Esmeralda, huh? Are you having a good Mai Tai or a Blue Hawaii out there in Florida? But anyway, we miss you, okay? And I've got to make sure that you're going to be back here on the same stage again next week. But folks, thank you so much for stopping by. We have a great sponsor for this TV show. Our sponsor is, of course, Wealth Space. It is an independent marketing organization that, what is the mission of our company? We like to help all families and businesses have financial better financial future, that they can make more money than what they're doing now, especially with inflation, right?
Right, because we need it.
Whoa!
Need that money.
Can you feel that in the gas station?
Oh, too high.
Anyway, I'd like to thank you again, Aretha,
Thank
for
you so
joining
much.
me.
Thank you.
And for us to start this musical, what you call this, musical program or TV, I think Nelson. By the way, Nelson Alcantara is our musical director, and he's a resident pianist over here. Anyway, what are we gonna do first? Me?
You.
Again?
Yes.
Age before beauty? Oh my goodness, it has
You
to
got
be.
it.
It has to be me, right?
Until they hear you.
All right,
Like,
okay.
Yes, he's young.
If the maestro is ready, okay?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna be calling on you next, right, Aretha? So let me deal with this gentleman over here.
Okay.
Maestro, are you ready? I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. Why should I try to resist when, baby, I know damn well that I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you never can win. Why not use your mentality, wake up to reality? But it's time I do. Just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. You ready to take away, Nelson? All right. about a big hand for Nelson on the keyboard? I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice that comes in at night and repeats how it yells in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you never can win? Why not use your mentality? Wake up, get up to reality. But it's time I do. Just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin, and you grab me under my skin, and you got me under my skin. Man, I'm getting out of breath. I must be getting old. Anyway, I'd like to bring my beautiful co-host, Miss Aretha,
All right.
over here. You know what? By the way, Aretha had been being a great singer she is, she backs up Michael Bublé. You guys know Michael Bublé? Oh, if you know Michael Bublé, I'm not going to say anything anymore. Are you ready for your song, Aretha?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, take it away.
We are stand willing and able for God's permission to move. We are standing willing and able, waiting on God's permission to move in His presence, to move in His glory, to move in its power and His anointing. We are waiting for God's permission to move. We are standing for God. We are standing for God. To move in, to move in, to move in it, yeah. Anointing to move in His anointing, yeah. Oh Lord, oh God, we need You right now, yeah. permission. I will not move until you tell me to. Oh God, we are waiting on your permission. I will not move until you tell me to. God, we are. Lord, we thank you. And we love you, oh God, and we appreciate you, oh God. And we only want to move in your permission. Know that we love you, oh God, and we adore you. And we worship you in spirit and in truth. Oh, in your glory, God. In your presence, God. In your power.
Yeah. Oh, who'd like to follow her? Who would like to follow her?
Oh, I got a good one to follow me.
Oh, really?
Trust me.
I
Oh,
know
yes.
you have a great friend who's going to follow you.
Yes.
But before, we introduce him or bring him up, our company, Well Space, is sponsoring this. And this restaurant that you are in right now is also owned by Well Space. And not only that, we have another restaurant in Spring Mountain called Blue Octopus. Our purpose to doing this, not only a show extravaganza, that is, we'd like to financially educate a lot of you folks. By the way, let me ask you, do you have money in the bank?
A little bit.
Who controls your money in the bank, you or the bank?
I would like to say me, but they do.
Yes, but you know what, folks? We have a great strategy, Aretha, that you can actually become your own bank.
Ooh.
But nobody knows about that.
Okay, tell
That's
me.
why we are trying to educate a lot of families and even businesses.
Okay.
Because with these times that we're in now, recession, everybody is paying more than what they're making, right?
Yes, exactly.
And that's why, the reason why we do this program or this musical thing, we'd like to educate all of you folks, okay? But you know what? Let's not spoil the fun, right?
That's right.
Let's bring your good friend, here on the stage with us.
I'm going to bring my friend Sharon.
Okay,
Wilson
Sharon.
up. Come on, Sharon.
Sharon, how about a big hand for Sharon? Woo-hoo.
Long time
Yeah.
friend.
Where's that
Friend
blue
and
mic?
sister. Your blue mic.
Yes, Sharon. Everybody been waiting for you to sing.
Oh, yes.
I know.
And she about to do it, too. Don't even think she not.
This lady will never bring anybody here on the same stage as her if they're not as good or better, right?
That's right.
Well, that's why I'm glad that you're here with us. And anyway, could you just do a very brief introduction to Sharon?
Sharon is my very, very, very good friend. She is a songwriter. She is an artist. She is everything that you need in this music world. She has it. Millions of songs, I'm going to say. But, I'm going to say hundreds, but I'm going to say millions. She's a dynamic writer. So, I'm introducing to you to Sharon Scott Wilson.
Yeah.
Go on and do it. Go on and do it.
Yeah, how about a big hand for Sharon? Take it away, Sharon.
You have a plan intended for me, so open my eyes so I can see whatever it is, make it clear for me, so I know that it's you, Lord, I see. Let me be clear, I know that it's you, let me know, so I can better serve you. You have a plan, and it's just for me. Open my eyes so I can see. You have a plan intended for me, so open my eyes so
How about a big hand for Sharon? Oh, you know what, Sharon?
Ah.
I know we'll be looking forward to bringing you again sometime. I know we're kind of overloaded with talents out to because of this
Didn't I tell
lady.
you? Didn't I tell you?
Amazing.
Yeah. And she really delivered with
Thank you, Miss
Well,
Aretha Harden. Thank you. And
Well,
thank you
so
to
much, Sharon. And we're gonna bring you back again sometime, okay?
Yes, thank you.
The audience would like to hear more songs from you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about one more big round of applause for Sharon? Woo-hoo. Yeah. Well, isn't that great? Well, you folks are getting great entertainment at the same time, too. I'd like you folks to, I'd like to ask a question for you. By the way, every time you buy your car, you buy your home, you buy anything, a boat or even an airplane, do you ever get your money back? No? You don't get your money back, right? But what if I can show you that with all those purchases that you make, you can get your money back? With what we do in our company, what we call a legacy banking system, you want a free car, Michael? Oh, I'm going to teach you how to get a free car, okay? But you know what? Pull me aside later on, and I'm going to teach you really how you can get a free car, okay? Well, who do we have next, Aretha? Oh, yes! By the way, I'd like to bring a very great friend of mine who's been a resident, the legend here in Las Vegas. I think back in the 80s and even the 90s, okay? And this guy had been playing with a group. I don't know if you guys are too young to probably even know the group. It's called The Mob, okay? They're a heavy group here in Vegas. And then he joined a show group, the Society of Seven, from Hawaii, okay? And you know what? Without further ado, I'd like to bring Albert here. And just maybe he can say something for himself, right? Albert, could you tell the audience a little thing about you, so they get to know you better?
Aloha.
There you go.
Yeah.
Aloha.
Aloha. So I've been together with a wonderful group from Hawaii called Society of Seven, and long time at the Outrigger Hotel, and of course with the Mob I got inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which thank you Jesus. And that was a wonderful time with the Mob. I was with them for 6 years, and I went back to Hawaii in 2000 and played there, conventions and hotels.
And now you're retired, right?
Kind of semi-retired. I'm getting
not
itchy
music,
because
but-
I've started with my family act in 1957 called the Rockefellers, and we had a wonderful hit called Killer Joe, and yeah.
Whoa.
First Asian group to hit America.
We were gonna bring you back again another time, but I know you have great years of experience in the showbiz. That is, okay. Well, he's not even gonna use any tracks. He's gonna use an acoustic guitar, okay, to accompany his own music. All right. So, without further ado, Albert, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Maestro Albert, take it away.
All right. One of my favorite. Compliment what she does. Send her roses just because. If it's violin she loves, let them play. Dedicate her favorite song and hold it close all night long. It's good to stay. Don't forget, could be an old lover in her memory. You need her so much more. Why don't you say? Maybe she has it in her mind that she is just
Like we say in Hawaii, hanaho. Hanaho in Hawaii. One more time. Go ahead. Take it away.
I need some help with this one. One of my favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire songs. Do you remember 21st night of September? Love will change and minds pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts were ringing and the key that our soul was singing as we danced through the night. Remember, never a cloudy day, and we say bye. Say, do you remember bye? Dancing in September, bye. Never was a cloudy day. My thoughts were with you, only here with you, far see you. Only blue talking love, remember. True love was here to stay. Now December, full of love, we shared in September. Only blue talking love, remember. Never was a cloudy day. And we sing about it. Say that you remember body up. Dancing in September, body up. Never was a cloudy day. We sing body up, body up, body up, the bells were ringing and our songs were singing. Remember, never a cloudy day, and we say,
Man. You know what?
Mahalo, salamat po, thank you.
They haven't really heard much from you anyway. But you know what? This guy can do a very good Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, Johnny Mathis, Tony Bennett. Well, yeah, name it, really. But you know what? It's going to come up the next time we're going to bring him up on the stage, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I know.
would love to. Thank you,
We
Art.
have to bring a lot of guests tonight.
Yeah.
You didn't know we're in TV, right?
Wonderful.
But you know what?
This is
Next
wonderful.
time, we got to make more, of your songs that you really,
Thank you.
really
Thank you.
do very well, okay?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more big round of applause for Mr. Albert Maligmat?
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you. Appreciate
yeah.
it. Thank you, Art.
Oh, thank you, okay? And you know what, folks? Just a little financial tidbit again that I'm going to share with you. If you have a choice, if I give you $1 million now, or a penny that's doubling every single day, compounding that is, would you take the million or the penny compounding in the next 30, 31 days? Who would want $1 million? Come on, who wants to raise hand? How about a penny? Who wants a penny? Oh, you want the penny? Of course. Did you know that? If you have a big calculator, you double a penny every single day. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. On the 31st day, you know how much you have, Mr. What's his name now? Oh, okay. You know what? I get a mental blank. Terry. You know how much a penny would double up in 31 days? 10,737,000. That's the power of what we call, that's Albert Einstein formula, compound interest. Rule of 72. Anyway, see, that's just a little financial tidbit for you folks. And hopefully you know about that. And I hope you don't leave your money in the bank that's earning only 0.01%, right? But anyway, I like to bring about this another exciting lady that I have been trying to get a hold of, you know, to sing with us. I know she's busy doing some other things on the side. Well, without further ado, I'd like to bring up on our very stage Miss Bella de Las Vegas. De Vegas, come on. Woo! Well, you know, look at
Thank you.
Come here.
Thank you, Kuya Art.
See, where's your photographer? Is she taking a picture of us yet? Well, look at this. Oh, she even brought her own photographer. You know what? Well, this lady is very busy. That's why I have a hard time getting her here. But anyway, you know, she's going to be, well, you talk to her. You know where she's going to be playing next, okay? But anyway, what is your first song?
You know, I'm no good.
You're no good? I know you're good. You don't
It's
have
just
to.
a song.
That's the title of your song, okay? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for Miss Bella? All right?
Thank
okay.
you.
Take it away.
A song to my son and family. Welcome. Meet you downstairs in the bar and hurt your rolled up sleeves and your skull t-shirt. You say, what did you do with him today? And sniffed me out like I was Tanqueray. 'Cause you're my fella, my guy. Hand me your tail and fly. By the time I'm out the door, you tear me down like Roger Moore. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. Upstairs in bed with my ex-boy. He's in a place, but I can't get joy. Thinking on you in the final throes. This is when my buzzer goes. Run out to meet you, cheap Peter. You say when we married, 'cause you're not Peter. There'll be none of him no more. I cried for you on the kitchen floor. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. Oh. Sweet reunion, Jamaica and Spain were like how we were again. I'm in the top, you on the seat. Lick your lips as I soak my feet. Then you notice like a cup burn. My stomach drops and my guts turn. You shrug and it's the worst. Who truly stuck the knife in first? I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. I cheated myself like I knew I would. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah! How
Thank you
about a
very
big hand for
much.
Bella? Bella,
Thank
stay there.
you.
Okay, stay there. How
Okay.
about one more song for the audience
Okay.
that we have here? Okay?
Okay, everybody. And you got me like, what you want from me? I tried to buy you pretty hard, but the price too high. Baby, you got me like, you love when I fall apart. So you can put me together, throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like, don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just stop loving me. Whoa, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Burn something, babe, and I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it feels me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, yeah. And it keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. Baby, keep loving me. Just love me. Yeah, just love me. All you need to do is love me. Yeah. Got me like, woo. I'm tired of being played like a violin. What do I gotta do to get in your baby, like, woo. Don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just stop loving me. Whoa, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Can we burn something, babe? And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it makes me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, yeah. And it keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain.
Yeah, Bella,
Thank
the
you
Vegas.
so much, guys. Thank you
Oh
very
boy,
much.
boy. Well, I
Thank you.
I know I haven't seen you for quite a while, and I'm truly glad that you were able to make it today.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you for
we gotta do
having
more
me
things
here
like
now.
this. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
It's
we're
an
gonna-
honor to be here.
And we're gonna see you host that Capuso, right? Where you?
Oh, no, Kapuso.
No?
I'm done with Kapuso.
Oh, yeah? You
I'm going to start doing DJ tomorrow. Every Wednesday, I'll be at the Cafe Moda. I'm going
Oh,
to start
Cafe
tomorrow
Moda. Oh.
as a DJ. So anybody who wants to sing karaoke, and
We'll come check
just
you
come
out.
every Wednesday. Yeah, come and check
they
me
also
out.
have good food, right?
Right, they have good food.
Wow,
Cafe Moda
okay.
is one of the best karaoke places in
Well,
town.
ladies and gentlemen, how about
Yeah.
one more big round of applause for
Thank
Bella?
you. Thank you
okay?
very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh boy, there's a lot of excitement tonight. Aretha, and
Yes.
I know you like to bring another very good singer friend of yours, right?
Oh, yes. So we keeping the fire going.
Yes, we gotta have to.
Oh, we
And
got to keep this fire
they,
going.
well, hey, don't get burned out, Terry. Okay. Well, anyway, why
Don't
don't
stand
you
too close.
why
Don't
don't you
stand too
bring
close.
her up and introduce her? Okay.
Come on, Miss Katrina Reece. I met this young lady in April, and we did some things together and been sharing the stage ever since.
Wow.
So you guys are getting ready to be in for a good treat, okay?
You
She's about to do it.
Yeah, you know, Aretha, I just noticed. Either I'm short or you guys are tall.
We are tall.
Which one? Oh boy! But anyway, well, you know what? Small things come in small packages.
Amen.
All right.
Hallelujah.
Okay. Well, anyway, how about what song are you going to be singing for the
I'm
audience?
going to be doing If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
Oh, Alicia Keys.
We ready?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, you
Come on,
folks
let's
ready?
do it.
Okay. How about a big round of applause?
Katrina Reece.
Katrina Reece.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power. Yeah, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. And I've been there before, but that life's a bore so full of the superficial. But some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Some people search for the fountain, promises forever young. Yeah. Some people need 3 dozen roses. If that's the only way to prove you love them, listen. Now hand me the world on a silver platter, and what would it be? No one to share, no one who truly cares for me. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, you. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah, yeah. If I ain't got you with me, baby, see nothing in this whole wide world. It don't mean a thing if I ain't got you with me, baby.
Oh! Woo, powerful.
I told ya.
My
I told
goodness.
ya.
What kind of lungs do you have? I mean, you hit all the, wow.
These come from God. Come
Wow.
from God.
You know what? That's amazing. You know
Thank
what?
you.
Next time we're gonna give you more airtime, okay?
Okay.
But
I'm down.
We didn't know. I didn't really know myself that we're gonna have a lot of stars that we're gonna be bringing here. It's just like a cavalcade of stars, Aretha.
We had to give him a little taste.
Yeah,
now you know.
yes. Next time, I know. Okay, I didn't know, but anyway, folks, how about one more great big round of applause for
Katrina
Reece.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Whew. Wow, my goodness. Man, I'm really out of words to say. With a lot of great talents that you have over there, and you know what? When we talk about talent, we have to kind of talk about our company too. Our company have a lot of talents. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring another gentleman here to join me on stage, and okay, Tony, how about come on, join me. Huh? Are you ready, man?
Hello, Art.
You're not nervous. You don't look nervous, man.
Nervous?
You-
No.
you look
I
so-
left nervous at home tonight.
Oh, you look so dappered.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
let me ask you something. I know Tony is part of Wealth Space, that is. By the way, out of curiosity, why did you join Wealth Space?
Well, Art, to be honest with you, I hope everyone's listening, internationally and local. It's a no-brainer. I'm a real estate broker for 32 years, and when you showed me this system, I said, it can be true. But guess what? It is true, and it's working. And I said, Art, I'm in, which I don't jump into normally.
See? But you know what? A lot of people don't know when they say, a lot of people, they don't know what they don't know, right? That's why we're trying to educate people financially so they don't have to hassle more to make money. Same money is going to be working for them that they could stretch much further for their financial future, especially for people who's got kids, right? People who's got kids, you got college education for your kids already, or no, not yet? You're still planning on it. But anyway, that's just part of it. But if you folks have any particular question later on when we're done with the show, please get in touch with our Wealth Spaces. I have June, Vivian, Mita, and of course, Tony over here, who's been a realtor. Why you think he's kind of putting real estate on the side to do this?
Well, Art, let me just add something in. People don't understand what we do to help businesses and families. Every month we have expenses, whether you're in business or family or individual. What we do is we use a 250-year-old strategy to show you how to make money on your expenses. It's like people think, what are you talking about? Well, talk to someone later and we will explain to you.
Yes, that's great that you brought it up, Tony. And you know what? Not only that, we also give everybody an opportunity. Just in case you need, extra income to live through this recession that we're having, talk to us, okay? But without further ado, getting back to music. What song would you
Well,
rendering
I'm going
tonight?
to sing a love song, Art, by Engelbert Humperdinck called Quando, Quando, Quando.
Okay, Tony, take it away. All right.
Thank you. Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me, quando, quando, quando we can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me, quando, quando, quando you mean happiness to me. Oh, my love, please tell me when. Every moment's a day. Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando, quando, quando. Say it's me that you adore. And then, darling, tell me when. That's enough of that. I got two bad knees. Every moment's a day. Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando, quando, quando. Say it's me that you adore. And then, darling, tell me when. Oh, my lover, please tell me when. Oh, my darling, tell me when. When?
Yeah! How about that?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Tony.
Thank you.
You
Thank
know what, folks? I know we're kind of short of time. We'd like to bring all the entertainers up in front to join us. And maybe we can sing another group song together. Right? Come on, Albert. Aretha.
All right,
Come on, everybody. Come up. Come on, Nelson. We'd like to, we'd like you to see all these faces for the very, not last time, but maybe for another time, right? Oh, okay, let's get back.
Go to the right.
And anyway,
Go to the right.
before we play our group song, I'd like to thank again our corporate for sponsoring this event. I'd like to thank Cheryl Milwaukee from Hawaii, Ramir from Irvine, California, of course our CEO and President, Mr. Tom Lee. And this is every Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, from 5 to 6, live television that our virtual audience over there can see it any place in the world and nationwide, okay? And ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, how about bringing a round of applause for all these lovely singers? Come on, I'd like to hear you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
do
you.
this all together. Maestro, are you ready? Let's do this. I know you guys know this song. Come on. Come on. Move it. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, come on. Everybody join us. Come on, Albert. I know you used to do this song. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Yeah, come on.
Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. I don't know
Hold us back. When we're not set together, we're pushing up our act, yeah. You ever been held down before? I know you refuse to be held down anymore, yeah. Don't you let nothing stand in your way, yeah. I want you to listen to every word I say, every word I say.
ain't no stopping us now. We're
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, once again, for coming to the show every Tuesday from 5 to 6. Compliments or sponsorship of Well Space, and of course Hayashi and Blue Octopus on Spring Mountain. Enjoy your food. Let us know what you think about the food, okay? Yes. Welcome again. Thank you to all of these guest singers that we have today.
Don't you let nothing
Stand in your way. I want you to listen.
To every word I say, every word I say.
Ain't no stopping us now.
We're on the move.
Woo! Yeah, move.
Moving, moving.
Ain't no stopping us now.
We're on the grooving, baby, grooving, baby, grooving, baby. Ooh,
Ain't no stopping us now.
we're on the move.
Asian Culture TV and Vegas Life TV are proud to be associated with Music Asia. Presented by Wealth Space and Hayashi Premium Sushi and Grill. Asian Culture TV and Vegas Life TV are proud to be associated with Music Asia. Presented by Wealth Space and Hayashi Premium Sushi and Grill.